Hey everybody, it's Molly with AllEars and I'm here today with a brand new video. Today I am at the Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot. This is my favorite festival all year long. There is so much to do and the flowers are so gorgeous. They make this already beautiful park like 10 times more beautifuler. Is that a word? I don't know. I'm just really excited. We're gonna check out all there is to do at the Flower and Garden Festival, from the Topiaries to the outdoor kitchens. We're gonna cover it all. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. Let's get to it. One of my favorite things about the Flower and Garden Festival are these larger-than-life topiaries that are all over the park. Disney has brought to life some of your favorite characters in plant form. They're absolutely incredible, and they're literally just made out of plants because Disney horticulture artists are magicians just like everybody else that works here. But these are really fun to search around the park for. There is a guide map, you can find them all, but I really love these topiaries, and I just think they're the best, and one of my favorite things about this festival. The biggest topiary display is right here as you're headed from Spaceship Earth and Future World into World Showcase. And Disney's got a sense of humor because it's Mickey and Minnie and Goofy, and they're all doing construction and working on things because Epcot's in the middle of a transformation. Pluto and Chip and Dale are here at the entrance, kind of near Test Track. But they're as you're walking towards World Showcase, and they're continuing with the construction theme, where Pluto's got the measuring tape in his mouth. Super cute. How cute is this giant Donald and Daisy topiary that leads you into World Showcase? And if you look in the back here, you've got Donald's nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. They're so cute. The Woody and Bo Peep topiary is over near the playground, and Woody looks all cute, and the sheep look all cute, and whoa! Bo Peep looks like she may kill us all. I just can't believe they did Bo Peep like that, because I really love her, especially in the new movie. It's bad enough they didn't let her wear her pant outfit, but she looks like a deranged doll. She looks more like the creepy ventriloquist dolls in Toy Story 4 than she looks like herself. She's staring into my soul. I love this topiary of Bambi and Thumper and Flower, and it's over near Test Track and Mission Space and Fake Mouse Gear, but like they're just seriously so cute. And Bambi isn't a movie I watch a lot because I don't love crying, even though I do it all the time here. But just look how cute Flower is, and Bambi, and Thumper. This one may win the best cutest award, most cutest. That's not a phrase. One of the coolest and new to the festival this year, one of these topiaries, is this awesome dragon that you can see on the banks of the water in the Japan pavilion. He's incredible. In France, you'll see the recipe here for ratatouille, and then if you look around, you actually can see some of the spices, and they're all labeled. You could actually probably take a picture of this and try and make the ratatouille. That'd be genius, but most importantly, you can see the little chef himself. This is another new topiary this year, and it is absolutely adorable. And he's hanging out in France, getting ready for his new attraction this summer. Also in France, Tale as Old as Time, Belle and the Beast are here, and they are absolutely stunning. Just look at the detail on Beast himself, all the different colors, incredible. Get a little closer. Just wow. Here are a couple of my favorite of the topiaries. It's Peter Pan and Captain Hook. They're in the UK near the Yorkshire fish stand where you get fish and chips, but I just love them. And sometimes I had Tinkerbell around here too. She's usually like on top of a building, but I haven't seen her yet, so gotta keep my eye out. This is another one of my favorites. It's the characters from Winnie the Pooh in the UK. So you've got Rabbit and Pooh here, and he's got his balloon. And then if you keep walking, you'll see the rest of the gang, including Tigger, who's one of my all-time faves, and then Piglet and Eeyore. They're just so darn cute and so incredible that these are literally just made of plants. I basically say all of them are my favorite, but this is a strong contender. Look how cute Kermit is. He's on a little bicycle. He's located in between Canada and the United Kingdom. And then right across the way is his number one swine, Miss Piggy. Another topiary sighting. They've got these gorgeous, huge butterflies near the Land Pavilion, which is also where the butterfly garden is located this year, so it's fitting the butterflies are here too. Yet another adorable topiary. This one is fittingly in Mexico as you enter the pavilion, and it's the Three Caballeros. So you've got Jose Caraca, who I don't think I'm saying his name right, and I'm sorry to anyone that speaks Portuguese. You've got Panchito here, and then of course, Donald Duck. Who else would you find in Norway but Anna and Elsa? They are here as you first enter the pavilion from Mexico near the Royal Summer House where you can meet them. But they're absolutely gorgeous. Just look at the detail on their faces. They're incredible. Also in Norway is this very handsome troll fellow and a bird right now. He's not a permanent part of the display. That's just Florida being Florida. But look at this handsome devil. Spotted another adorable topiary. This one's in China, and it's these sweet little pandas. I love them. They're so precious. And I'm just always amazed at these topiaries. Like, how did Disney make plants seem alive? Like, I know plants are actually alive, but can't you just sense what these pandas are doing and the mischief they're getting into? This is one of my favorite ones. It's right near the African outpost, and it's the Lion King. You've got Rafiki holding up baby Simba, and then Mufasa and Sarabi. It's just amazing. So cute. The topiary hunt continues. I found Snow White and Dopey outside of the restrooms in Germany. And as beautiful and amazing as they are, I mean, the detail on the faces is absolutely incredible. I'm a little bummed because they used to do all 7 dwarves, and that was one of my favorite ones. So this one's still amazing and still beautiful, but I do miss the rest of the dwarves. When you're in Italy, keep looking past the flower pots, and you'll see 2 of your favorite canines, Lady and the Tramp, sitting right there. And her ears don't look that spectacular right now, but throughout the festival they'll continue to grow and they'll be amazing. Pro tip, if you go stand in between Lady and the Tramp and have someone take your picture right here, it's a real cute pic. Fans of Figment, as you're headed to ride his attraction, you'll find him in topiary form looking fresh right here outside of Imagination. If you want to find the greatest topiary at the festival, head towards Mission Space. There he is in all of his spaceman glory. My one true love, Buzz Lightyear. I know I love Poe Dameron, but this guy's my original spaceman crush. Bye, Buzz. I love you forever. To infinity and beyond. No Epcot Festival is complete without a little music, and the Flower and Garden Festival is no exception to this rule. They have the Garden Rocks concert series here in the American Adventures Theater, or the American Gardens Theater in the American Adventure Pavilion. And they bring out all kinds of bands. They've got Peebo Bryson, aka singer of Tale as Old as Time with Celine Dion, the best version of that song on the soundtrack to the original movie. They've got Plain White T's, Simple Plan, Rick Springfield, Starship, former lead singer of Journey. They've got a bunch of really good bands. So always a fun time to come jam out, listen to some music, and if you're really into one of these acts, you can always book a dining package where you'll get reserved seating after eating at one of the sit-down restaurants that are participating in the Garden Rocks dining package. So yeah, a lot of fun. Come jam out to Peebo Bryson and let me know how it is. One of my favorite things at Flower and Garden, my favorite exhibit here, is the Butterfly Garden. This year it's located next to the Land Pavilion, and you can walk in. First of all, look how gorgeous this butterfly topiary is right there. But you can walk in and they've got all different plants and a bunch of butterflies, and you can learn about butterflies, and they're really pretty, and we're gonna go look at them right now. But if you do one of the exhibits, I definitely recommend checking out the Butterfly Garden. When you first enter, there's a guide here you can take a look at that will help you identify all the different butterflies that you can see in here. And then all the plants are labeled. And a lot of these plants are here because butterflies are attracted to them, so they can give you some ideas of what you can plant in your own garden to bring butterflies to you. You can learn about the butterfly life cycle while you're in here. And they actually have some that are in cocoons that you can check out in this little house. And of course, throughout the festival, there will be in different stages. I like this sign that talks about Disney's conservation effort with the butterflies. They're breeding certain butterflies and releasing them to their native habitat. Butterflies do a lot to help control the insect population, so they're very important, so we need to protect them, and I love that Disney's helping with that. Very fun at the Flower and Garden Festival are 2 special kid and family play areas. They're really fun playgrounds, and they're perfect for adults who want to sit down for a minute and for kids who want to run around and burn off some energy. And of course, because you're at Disney, they're super, super themed and super, super cute. One of the playgrounds for the kids is here near Test Track on that side of Future World, and it's Bo Peep's training grounds, so it's all Toy Story themed. So that's why they've got these cute like games right here that the kiddos can play. They've got some rockers. I love that one that looks like Buzz's spaceship, and then they've got the little jungle gym situation. So these do close early, but this is a really fun place that the kids can come, run, burn off a little bit of energy during the day, and mom and dad, you can sit down and have a little break. This Toy Story playground is just so cute. Everywhere you look, there's toys, there's jacks, there's crayons, there's this get 3 in a row game. Here, where these bouncy rocker things are, this is actually made out of tires, which is recycling and making sure your kids don't get hurt. Oh my goodness, do I need to ride on this Buzz Lightyear rocker? Whee! I'm not really sitting on it because I will break it, because I am not a child age 2 to 5, which is what's recommended. But look how cute! Whoa! Right across from the Bo Peep training grounds is this Outdoor Escapes presented by Off, which is nice. And it's just a place to sit down, which, you know what? Sometimes you just need a place to sit down when you're at Disney World, so I'm into this. The second playground here at Flower and Garden is as you're walking towards World Showcase from like Imagination or the Land Pavilion. It's called the Healthful Trail, and there are all these little games and structures that the kids can climb on. There's also this little garden maze they can walk through and learn more about plants. So this one's a lot of fun, and I think these playgrounds are just a really nice place for the kids to come and run and burn a little energy off, and mom and dad, you can relax a little bit for a second and maybe enjoy something that you've picked up at one of the outdoor kitchens. Just with any festival and anything Disney does in general, there's going to be special merchandise, and Flower and Garden is no different. In fact, there's a ton of exclusive merchandise just for Flower and Garden Festival, and it is all so, so cute. It's divided up into 5 different collections. There's Mickey's Farmer's Market, there's Minnie's Flower Cart, there's the World in Bloom, which features Minnie as well, Hello Sunshine featuring our friend the Orange Bird, and then there's Cute as Can Be, which features Spike the Bee. So we're going to check out some of this merchandise, but there's so much of it that Mouse Gear is probably the only place that's going to have it all in one spot. Otherwise, you're going to see it spread out in carts and different shops around Epcot, specifically World Showcase. First things first, they have these super cute wristlet gift cards, which are my favorite because 1, it makes life a lot easier to just wear it around your wrist instead of digging for your wallet all the time. And 2, they come with these little tags on them that look like they're just little tags, but if you actually read it, this is full of wildflower seeds, and when you go home, you can plant, water it, and watch it grow and have some wildflowers. Over here, we've got some of the Sweet as Can Be Spike collection, so you've got this lovely hat. I'm going to try and look at prices, too, for everyone. $29.99. There's this bag. It's $39.99, but it's not actually a bag. So there's one on display. It actually unfolds into a picnic blanket. So if you go on a picnic, there is a Spike the Bee lawn accessory garden stake, which is very adorable. And he is $29.99 as well. We've got a special Wishables collection that came out for the festival. Here's the Mickey, that's the one that you can see. And then there is the mystery packs as well at certain locations. They've also got reusable straws here with Mickey, and then a Spaceship Earth. That's always great. Got to get those reusable straws going. Those are $9.99. Pass holders, this stuff is for you. There's this cute Figment shirt. Figment's on the pass holder stuff. I haven't really seen him on much else. That's a kid shirt, $21.99. There's these 2 really cute mugs that are pass holder mugs. You've got the Mickey's Farmer's Market and the World in Bloom Mini. Those are both $19.99, and 2 different pass holder mugs are going to come out halfway through the festival, so stay tuned for those. There is a Figment keychain. He's $9.99 as well. And then we've got a grown-up pass holder shirt with Figment on it, Dream Green. That's cute. And that is $29.99. This is more of the Sweet as Can Be collection with Spike. So there's this shirt that's got like glittery Spike going on, which I'm very into. $29.99. There's a Christmas ornament that's $21.99. This cute mug. Not a mug. I guess it's a mug. It's got a lid though. $24.99. You could use that for like whatever sugar, I guess. These salt and pepper shakers, but they're really just salt. I guess you could put ground pepper in there. They're sold individually, so you can get one or two. They're $9.99. Yep. There is a Spike the Bee Tervis tumbler. $26.99. Men's or unisex spike shirt with Donald on it. $29.99. Now we're on to the Hello Sunshine collection with Orange Bird. There's this very cute backpack. It's a mini backpack, not a Loungefly brand though. $39.99. You got your Orange Bird ears, $29.99. Orange Bird Spirit jersey. He's glittery on there. It's $69.99, which is typical Spirit jersey price. And the back looks like that, which is very adorable. There are Orange Bird leggings. If you're that into Orange Bird, you could literally dress head to toe. $39.99. There are these Orange Bird glasses. Say Flower and Garden on the back. $12.99. This is probably the cutest thing ever. It's an Orange Bird orange juice pitcher. And it's got a little spout. Oh my god, he's so cute. He is $29.99. Orange Bird ornament here. $21.99. There is an Orange Bird hat as well. There's the Spike if you forgot already. Here's the Orange Bird hat, which is $29.99, same price as the other hat. And there's an Orange Bird button down, continuing, who's $64.99. And an Orange Bird little like planter, which is very cute, $39.99. This is part of the Mickey's Farmers Market collection. It's that cute Mickey mug. It looks like a terracotta pot. Oh, you're so corny. That's a good one. $22.99. Found some more of the Mickey's Farmers Market collection. There's this t-shirt, homegrown, $29.99. There's also a hat that goes with it. Little ball cap. Says Flower and Garden Festival on the back, $27.99. There is a Mickey version of the salt and pepper shaker as well. That's what one side looks like. Also magnets. Those are $9.99, and so are these keychains right here. Guess what? We're not done. We've got some of the Minnie World in Bloom collection. You've got this mug right here with Miss Minnie herself looking fabulous, $22.99. A cute little trinket dish, $17.99. Oop, I'm gonna break things. A mini Tervis, but this is the one that's got like the straw situation. $29.99. A tank top that's got the sequins that go like that. $39.99. This is another adorable item. It's a watering can. $16.99. There's a mini ornament, $19.99. A mini bucket hat, $24.99. Look at that. Cute little Minnie on a bicycle keychain, $9.99. Another Spirit jersey. Has the little mini flower bow thing there. And if you flip it, it's got World in Bloom on the back. And there is a mini t-shirt with her on her little bike, $29.99. And this is really cute as well. There is a windbreaker. This is from the mini flower cart collection. It's got her on there right there. Oh, I guess it's World of Bloom. World of Bloom and Minnie's flower carts seem to be basically the same. And it says it on the back there. And that cute windbreaker is $34.99. And the last thing at this festival shop is a garden stone right here. It's heavy. I don't want to break it. But it's $29.99. That's very cute. I don't want to break it. There we go. With all festivals, annual pass holders get a special magnet. There's two different ones. There's a Donald and Spike that's available now through April 19th. And then there's an Orange Bird that comes out the second half of the festival, April 20th through June 1st. I came into Mouse Gear to get my pass holder magnet. Isn't it so cute with Donald and Spike? And I found yet more merchandise I haven't seen yet, which is these phone cases. There's a whole collection of them. There's a pass holder one with Mickey. There's 2 different ones with Minnie. And then there's this kind of just generic but still very cute flower and garden one. And those are all $29.99. There's also this flower crown. I've never worn a flower crown. Am I doing it right? Feels like it'd be very good for the Instagram, but it doesn't have a price tag. This looks ridiculous. Am I cool yet? A really fun thing that they do during Flower and Garden is they've got gardens around the world in some of the World Showcase countries. They've got like a tea garden in the UK, they've got a tropical rainforest in Mexico, they've got an herb garden in Italy, and you can walk around all these different places and learn a little bit about plants and different flowers, and it's really fun and a little bit of education, but presented, of course, in these beautiful gardens around the world. If you're a big flower person, you may want to consider booking a special tour that they offer only during the Flower and Garden Festival. It's called the Gardens Around the World Tour, and it's a 3-hour tour with the Disney Horticulture cast member, and they walk around and they share some fun facts about the flowers, how they maintain all these flowers, things about Disney landscaping and horticulture in general. And I don't really care about flowers or know anything about them other than I think they're really pretty, and I went on it with my mom, and it was fascinating. So I definitely recommend it if you're definitely a flower person, or if you're just like a Disney nerd who wants to learn more about how they do things. Definitely check that out. There's also a Royal Garden Tea Tour in the UK Pavilion if you want to learn about the tea gardens. Here in the UK, not surprising, is the English Tea Garden. This is one of the gardens around the world, and you can stroll through here, and they've got these really cute planters that are in the shape of teacups, and they've got different plants growing in them. Of course, it's all Twinings, because that's a partner of Disney, and what I'm assuming the most famous tea makers. Somebody let me know. But you can read about the different plants that go into making all your favorite teas, and then you can conveniently go buy some in the Twinings shop. I see parsley and tomato, zucchini, basil, must be in Italy, artichoke, fennel, and yep, this is the Garden Italiano, which is another one of the gardens around the world, situated here as you're entering Italy from Germany, and it does have a lot of herbs and vegetables that they use in their cuisine. Just look at these stunning flower pots that are all over the place. It's absolutely incredible. Another garden to explore is the bamboo garden. Fittingly, it is in the China Pavilion. You can wander around and learn about different types of bamboo and what they use it for. Another garden around the world in Japan, there's a beautiful bonsai garden that weaves through the pavilion that you can go through and learn about different bonsai trees. Some of these are, that tree back there is over 100 years old. That's crazy town. Another one of the gardens around the world, there's the tropical rainforest in Mexico, and a lot of people don't realize this is here all the time, but they've highlighted some things for the festival, and it's up this way. Just look at these insanely amazing plants that are in here, these trees. It's just so pretty. In the Morocco Pavilion, as you head towards France, you'll find the Urban Spice Garden. Not surprising at all that Morocco would have a spice garden, considering how delicious and flavorful their food is. But you can wander around and look in these little pots and see some of the different herbs and spices they use. Like there's peppermint, you've got chili over here, chives, garlic, spearmint. It's really fun to walk around and look at all this stuff. Another reason I love this festival, it's just very leisurely. It's just a lot of walking, looking at cool things, eating and drinking, which are like all my favorite activities. Take a closer look at these sculptures as well. They're actually made of different spices. I can't tell if they're real or not. I'm not sure if they're real, but like there's cinnamon sticks on there, and those would be bay leaves. And then you've got cloves and some different actual spices making out these cool structures here in the Urban Spice Garden. How cute are these miniature gardens in Germany? They look like, yeah, little fairies or Tinkerbell or somebody's living in here. Super cute. I just love this festival. It's just so pretty everywhere you look. I love that they decorate the little town at the train station in Germany, this awesome train set. But the town, they always put the little flags on it for whatever festival it is. So these little people are also celebrating Flower and Garden. Back this year is Spike's Pollination Scavenger Hunt around Epcot's World Showcase. They do this at all the festivals, and it's really cute. It's about $7, and you buy this map, and there's stickers on the back, and you go find it in each of the World Showcase countries, and then when you're done, you can redeem it for a prize. This is a really fun way to get the kids involved because it gets them walking around, gets them looking for things while you get to eat and drink your way around the festival. On the scavenger hunt, you're looking for Spike the Bee. He's planted in gardens around the world, and then you find whatever plant he's near and then find that sticker on your map, and then you put that on the right pavilion on the front side of the map. And as you're doing that, you can learn about different flowers and plants. It's very fun. The front side of the map says the different gardens that you can explore, and then once you find the right one, you stick it there. So this one said English Tea Garden, so we stuck our tea there. And we're on the way to completing our scavenger hunt. Keep in mind the Spike's scavenger hunt is a little bit different from the one that was at the Festival of the Arts because not all of these are specifically in World Showcase countries. They might be in Future World. They're in a lot of those specialty gardens around the world, but they're not every country's going to have one is basically what I'm trying to say. Found another Spike hanging out in the Honey Bee Stro, which absolutely makes sense. He's got canna, which I want to learn a little bit more about. And I'm guessing that's a bee-friendly flower. And there's a lot of signs and information in the Honey Bee Stro about bees and how to help them and their populations because they're very important. So found another one on the list. I'm having so much fun wandering the world and filling out my scavenger hunt with Spike. I love these because it makes you go further into the pavilions and maybe to places you wouldn't go normally when you're walking around Epcot, so it's a good way to explore. I also wanted to mention that starting March 27th through April 12th, there's going to be a second scavenger hunt here. It's an excellent scavenger hunt because it's around Easter, so they have these cool Easter eggs they hide around the world that have different characters painted on them, and there's a different scavenger hunt with a different prize you can do at that time. In addition to Spike. Spike doesn't go anywhere. I have completed my Spike the Bee scavenger hunt. There it is, but don't look at it too quick because I don't want you to cheat off my answers. That would ruin the fun. So once you finish your scavenger hunt, you've got all the stickers in the right places. You can go redeem it for a prize at Mouse Gear, the new fake mouse gear that is over near Mission Space, World Traveler, which is the shop as you enter through International Gateway, or Disney Traders, which is one of the shops as you enter into World Showcase. And once you get there, you can show them your completed map, don't look, and then you can get a prize. For the prize, you get to pick one of these super cute plastic cups, and they fit with the merchandise theme. There's the green one with Spike and Donald, the pink one with Minnie, the Hello Sunshine with Orange Bird, and the Farmer Market with Mickey. So these are all super cute. You get to pick one, and that's your prize for completing the map. I picked out my cup. I went with the Mickey one because he's adorable and it's got the little spaceship Earth and some little veggies and stuff on it. Thought that was very cute. So yeah, I think the scavenger hunts are super fun. A great way to explore Epcot. It's not just World Showcase at this one, so it's fun. You're going to learn some things, and it's a really great activity for the kiddos to keep them interested in walking around World Showcase and Epcot as you explore the Flower and Garden Festival. One of the best parts of any Epcot festival is, of course, the food and beverage. And just like any other Epcot festival, there are kiosks, outdoor kitchens scattered around World Showcase with small plates and drinks for you to delight in and enjoy. Now, Flower and Garden, the theme, there's a lot of fresh flavors, of course. There's a lot of vegetables. I know that sounds like you don't want to go on vacation to eat vegetables, but I promise you do when you see some of this stuff. They use a lot of fruits. They use a lot of like fruit-infused cocktails and things like that. So it's really fun, very fresh, a lot of local ingredients, really bright ingredients. And it's actually my favorite festival, not just because of how gorgeous it is, but usually my favorite food items are at this festival as well. New this year at the Outdoor Kitchens is the Garden Graze. Now the Garden Graze is like the strolls that they have at the other festivals here, like the cookie stroll at Festival of the Holidays or the Artful Walk they had at Festival of the Arts this year. The Garden Graze asks you to go to 5 different booths around World Showcase, try certain items, and if you try those items, then you get a complimentary free prize. Now the Garden Graze is a plant-based crawl, so everything that you get, everything on this list that can be found in the back of your festival passport is going to be a plant-based read vegan item. I know not everyone is a plant-based eater, but I promise there's going to be some things on here that are going to surprise you that they are plant-based. You're not going to know it, and I'm going to tell you right now, you want the prize. Also new this year is this super cute spork you can buy for $2.50 with Spike on it, and it says Flower and Garden, and it's all about conservation, so they're encouraging you to get these little guys, and you can use this to eat your food at the kiosks, and then that way you're not using plastic stuff every time you go. And they've hinted heavily that they're going to do this at the other festivals with the mascots, and I just think he's adorable. This is from Pineapple Promenade, and it's 3 different craft beers, but they all have pineapple in them, so I'm really excited about that because I do love a fruit beer, and it's very fitting for Flower and Garden. First up, we've got a Pina Colada Sour from Collective Arts Brewery. Oh my god, a ladybug just landed on me. That's good luck. I'm gonna get it. Oh, it flew away, but I did have a ladybug. Anyway, first up, a Collective Arts Brewing Pina Colada Sour. Ooh, that weirdly does taste both sour and like a pina colada. I'm into that. That's not what I was expecting, but it's very refreshing, and I think the sour like changes the pina colada. It makes it not so sweet, and I really like it. This is a wheat pineapple from Hawaii. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my goodness. I love a wheat beer, but it's really hot today, so the pineapple makes it light and refreshing. That is amazing. And then this one's from Atlanta. It's Sweetwater, my hometown. I've been to the brewery. This is an IPA with pineapple. That's definitely the heaviest, definitely the hoppiest, but still it's got that pineapple note. I think I like the wheat one the best, and then the sour, and then the IPA, but this is a really fun flight to try because it's a little bit different. Maybe not your super beer drinkers will like this one too because it's light and refreshing. So off to a good start here at Pineapple Promenade. I also grabbed this mixed berry buttermilk cake from Pineapple Promenade, which looks and smells delicious, and I love fresh berries, so I'm very jazzed about this. I'm gonna use my little Spike spork here to get a little piece of this here cake. A little chunk there. That berry is so good, and it's definitely got like syrup or compote in it, but it's not super sugary. It still tastes like the fresh berries, and then the cake has a little bit of a crunch on the outside, a little crumble. That is a fabulous dessert. Here is the Garden Graze, the items you have to get, and if you get all of them, they give you a complimentary item and a prize at Pineapple Promenade. And this is your prize. It's this cute little cup, and it's got lime Dole Whip in it, and this cup can actually be used to plant like a little plant or do a little terrarium in it. And then you also get a bag of seeds so that you can grow some flowers. And LOL, the cast member's like, these seeds are not edible, and that just made me laugh. But this is so cute, and lime Dole Whip's one of my favorites, so I'm really jazzed. I'm seriously in love with this because I keep being like, oh, I forgot a fork, and then I'm like, wait, I have the cutest one ever. I like the reusable thing, so I'm gonna get into my lime Dole Whip. It's so good. This is the one that's in the Peter Pan float at the Magic Kingdom at Storybook Treats, and they often have it at the Poly too. I just love this one. It's the best. This and lemon, maybe coconut. I don't know. They're all good. But I love how tart it is, and it's actually like a really hearty serving. So if 2 people are trying enough of the things on the Garden Graze list, then you get a Dole Whip for free. This is probably the best prize they've ever done for one of these crawls. They do the cookie crawl at the holidays. They did the Artful Walk at Festival of the Arts, but those had better food items, I'd say, because this is a plant-based crawl, which isn't for everybody, but this one definitely has the best prize. Plus, you get to keep the little cup and the seeds. France is always one of my favorite countries to eat in during the regular season. Their festival booths are always amazing. I'm always into whatever France is serving up. So trying a few things here. First is this tart that's got goat cheese and caramelized onions on a flaky pastry crust, which sounds amazing. And then this is braised duck confit with an orange sauce and mashed sweet potatoes. And then this beautiful thing right here is a chocolate and raspberry eclair that's got chocolate mousse stuffed in it. First up, the canard, the duck. One of the few French words I know. But here it is right here. It's so good. They do duck a lot at these festivals. Kind of like how they do escargot at Food and Wine. Because what I love is they're kind of trying to get people to try things they maybe wouldn't normally. And what's great about the size of these portions is it's just a little plate. Everybody can have a little bite. You're not committing like your whole meal to eating duck if you don't know you like duck. But I'm telling you right now, you like duck because this is amazing. But that's one thing I love about these festivals is you can try new foods and maybe discover something you didn't know you liked. But they've got a little crunch from this little crisp on the top. The duck is cooked perfectly. These creamy sweet potatoes. That is a really good savory dish. Definitely a contender for my favorite. And then this tart, I'm just going to pick it up and eat it because I'm an animal. But I love goat cheese and I love onions. Okay, sorry, duck, that's better. But it's so good. It's not super goat cheesy, which I love, but if you don't like goat cheese, but you like onions, you'll probably still like it because the pastry crust and the onion is definitely the strongest flavor, and then the goat cheese is just kind of like a softer, mild flavor, but wow, that is really delicious. And now I had to cut it in half so I could see the inside. That raspberry chocolate deliciousness in there. It's melting because it's 9 million degrees, but yeah, shocking to no one, France dessert is amazing. I love the fresh raspberries. Got that rich chocolate, but it's really, really yummy. It's really creamy, and you could definitely share it if you're eating. Ooh, I'm dropping raspberries, especially if you're. This is my life. Especially if you're with a group and you're trying to eat a bunch of things. This is a pretty sizable dessert, especially for the cost. So if you're eating a bunch of stuff, why not try a bunch and share this with somebody because it's pretty big. And very messy. Thank you. That's so pretty. I can't pronounce it, but it looks delicious. Apfelschauwein. That's as close as I get. Thank you. Yeah. In Germany, I got two things. I got these potato pancakes that have applesauce on them. These are a plant-based item and part of that garden graze. And then I got this cocktail I can't pronounce, but I'm going to try Apfelschauwein. And it's sparkling wine and apple liqueur, and then it's garnished with a little, looks like rosemary on there. But a couple things in Germany, and then of course Germany always has beer flights as well, but I thought this was a little more interesting. First things first, a little pancake situation. Here's the thing, I hate applesauce. So, this is not a great choice for me. That said, I love the potato pancake. It's got a lot of good seasoning, and I'm truly surprised it's plant-based because if I didn't know that, I would think there's some kind of butter or something making it all creamy. So I'm very into the pancake, not so much into the applesauce, but like I said, I don't like applesauce. So if you do, you'll probably think this is delicious because it's got like a good sweet savory thing going on. There's another potato pancake that has meat, that has ham, cheese, and sour cream on it. That one's more up my alley, but I'm obviously doing the garden graze. Wanted to try it, but I do like the pancake. The potato part is fabulous, so a little bit something different. And then here's that Apfelschauwein cocktail to go with it. Ooh, that tastes like boozy apple juice. That's delicious, probably dangerous. But I like that as well. It's a little bit different than just a classic pour of sparkling wine. The apple adds a little bit of sweetness, and you can definitely taste the apple, but it's not too sweet because that sparkling wine is a little dry and balances out. So that is a fun cocktail. Like I said, there's beer flights there as well if that's more your thing, but Germany's always a solid bet when it comes to food, both in the pavilion and always at the festivals. Another item on the Garden Graze, which is that plant-based crawl, is at the Refreshment Outpost, which is like the Africa, that's not really Africa pavilion, and that is the pineapple skewer that comes with tahini seasoning, which is a seasoning they use a lot of times on tropical fruit because it's got like a sweet spicy thing going on. So a little bit of a simple snack, but I'm excited to dig in. That is yummy, yummy fresh pineapple. And then that seasoning really does add a little bit of pop, a little bit of a kick. They've been doing a lot with tahini and pineapple in Disneyland for like ever, so I'm glad that they have it here at Walt Disney World. And while there's a lot of crazy things that you're going to try at the festival, it is nice to break that up with a little bit of fresh fruit, but it's not just like a piece of fresh fruit. There's a little extra seasoning in it, and it's a pretty big chunk of pineapple. So is it the most exciting snack here? No. But if you're doing the Garden Graze, you definitely want to check it out because it's on your list. And if you're not and you just want something light and refreshing and not super sugary, this is a good option as well. So it's a little pricey at like over $5 for one piece of pineapple, but what are you gonna do? I'm at almost $5. It's like $4.75. Picked this Impossible slider up from Trowel and Trellis. And it's got like a wrap situation and some kind of aioli. I'm not sure what it's made out of because it's definitely not yogurt. But it's got some peppers and there's an Impossible meatball in there. That has a lot of flavor. This is part of that Garden Graze, the plant-based walk. Picking up like some Indian spices. I like it. I mean, I don't eat a lot of Impossible stuff because I eat animals. I can't really tell because of the fresh peppers and all the seasoning. I can't really tell that this isn't a meatball. So this is pretty good. This is probably the best thing I've had on this Garden Graze so far. Now that I've finished my Farmhouse Impossible meatball, two things. One, it definitely is a little bit spicy, so if you're not into spicy food, maybe skip that one. I love spicy food, but it definitely has a little bit of heat, so just letting the heat adverse out there know. And two, it got a little drier as I went on because there wasn't as much sauce. It wasn't evenly distributed, so I might ask for extra sauce if I got that one again. But overall, pretty good and definitely my favorite thing on the crawl so far. This beautiful concoction is called the Frozen Violet Lemonade. It's at the Pineapple Promenade, and it's one of the signature items at the festival. In fact, last year's ears were designed after them because it's obviously gorgeous and delicious. It is so good and so refreshing. It's not alcoholic, so everybody in the family can enjoy it, but definitely has that tartness from the lemonade, and then there is like a floral brightness, which sounds weird, but it's so good. Oh, you gotta try it. This is definitely on my must try list, and I'm not normally a person that wants to drink a lot of like slushies and things throughout the day. I prefer to just drink water and an IV of coffee, but yeah, this is so good. New this year, this is going to be the hot item for Flower and Garden, is this sipper with Spike the Bee. Look at his cute little wings. He's supposed to be at the Honey Bistro. It's the first day of the festival and they're not open for some reason, so he has his own special line at Pineapple Promenade. But because of that, you can just buy him today. He's the hot item this year. Snagged a few things from the Flavorful Kitchen. She's actually grilling up those fresh veggies right here in front of you. You can smell them. They smell amazing. And that's just like the quality of freshness we're talking about with this food. This booth is located on the walk from World Showcase to Future World, kind of past Imagination. So I got the grilled baby vegetables that they're literally grilling on stage, and they've got a hummus cream and a red pepper coulis. This is a seared salmon with a farro risotto, and then a strawberry mousse with some chocolate crisp pearls, but it's also got a little gummy worm on it, and it all looks so delicious and fun. I'm gonna try the salmon first. So wow, it is flaky and cutting so easily with my adorable Spike the Beast fork. This is how you know it's good. I'm not even a huge salmon person, but I can tell that it's cooked perfectly. And I'm actually really enjoying it. It's nice and light and mild. Those greens have a lot of flavor. I like the crunch. That's quite good. I'm gonna get into these grilled vegetables, which I know sounds like, why are you going to Disney World in a festival and eating grilled vegetables? But they're being grilled on stage. They've got a special hummus. Y'all, they're so good. They are so fresh. And as someone who eats a lot of sugar and carbs, it's nice to mix in a fresh veggie. But enough about vegetables. Time for dessert. Got this strawberry mousse here. It's got some little chocolate pearls, and it's got like some dirt and fresh strawberries. Look at that. That's so creamy. Like the crunch from the little pearls. This is a pretty sizable dessert, so you can share it. So you may remember, if you watched my Festival of the Holidays video, or you came to the Festival of the Holidays this winter, all the Joffrey's kiosks around Epcot get in the festival fun, and they have specialty cocktails or drinks. At Festival of the Holidays, they had different iced coffees that came with a fancy donut. But since it's a little warmer now, at the Flower and Garden Festival, all of the Joffrey's kiosks have different frozen beverages. This one's from the Canada Joffrey's. It's a frozen lemonade with orange vodka. Oh, ooh, that is refreshing. I don't always love frozen drinks because they're too sweet for me, but this one's tart because of the lemonade. And then it's got that little splash of orange. I love that. I just like that the Joffrey's gets into the fun. It's very refreshing. This is a good one. A brand new booth at the festival this year is called Magnolia Terrace, and it is a Southern Cajun Creole kind of hybrid of a booth, so you're going to see a lot of flavors, especially coming out of the Gulf, Louisiana, Alabama, Florida areas. They've got a seafood boil, they've got grilled oysters, house-made boudin, which is sausage, 2 ways, pecan cake, and a praline, as well as some Southern beers that you can do in a flight or singularly. So always excited to try new stuff at the festival. Always good to point out that wherever the Disney dining plan snack icon is, you can use a snack on the dining plan to get that item. And these are always really good uses of dining plan snack credits, because look, that's $8 and you're going to get a big bowl of shrimp and potatoes and mussels and all kinds of things, and you can use that as a snack credit. So good tip if you're on the dining plan at the festival. The hashtag for this event is Fresh Epcot, and here's a very good example because we've got Chef Courtney right here. She's cooking up the oysters that they're serving literally right next to the booth. So that's how fresh this food is. I went with the house-made boudin 2 ways. So it's got some spicy sausage here with some mustard, and then this is a boudin ball, and I think it's got some kind of rice on the inside, and then it's topped with a Cajun aioli. The sausage. Lots of flavor. Definitely a little bit spicy, which I like, but if you don't like spicy, maybe not for you. Very good. Definitely got a good heat. I like the mustard. It's a little bit on the drier side, so you're gonna want to get some of that mustard, but the flavor is really, really good. And now to dig into this boudin ball here. It definitely has some kind of rice on the inside. Also good, a lot of flavor there too. This one's not super spicy, so if you're spice adverse, avoid the sausage, but go for the ball. I would like it to be also have a little more moisture, but I like the sauce and a lot of good flavor, so I'm excited about this new booth. Another icon to look for when you're ordering food at the festival specific locations is this little happy strawberry guy. That means it's a kid pick, so those items are generally something that are going to be more kid friendly than some of the other stuff at the festival. So have your kids be on the lookout for Mr. Strawberry. This little cutie is from the funnel cake stand in American Adventure, and it's a mini funnel cake, and then it's got that special no melt lemon cheesecake ice cream. And when I say no melt, I mean it's some kind of fancy science ice cream where something about it doesn't melt as fast as regular ice cream. And then it's got fresh whipped cream and blueberries on top, so looks delicious. Got my little perfect bite. Best dessert. Hooray for funnel cake. Just like at Festival of the Arts, the mini funnel cake has stolen the show. I want to eat that lemon cheesecake ice cream every day for the rest of my life. And then the crunch from the funnel cake. It's super light and refreshing because it's lemon and blueberry, so it's fresher flavors than like a bunch of chocolate or cookies and cream or something, which is perfect for Flower Garden. It's perfect for a bajillion degree day like today. And even though it's mini, you can definitely still share it, especially if you're tasting a bunch of stuff around the world. But wow, that is fantastic. If you get one dessert during the festival, make it that one. Had to stop by Japan to get one of my festival faves. It's frushi, which is like fruit sushi, and it is coconut rice, and it's wrapped in thinly sliced watermelon, and then inside of there you've got strawberries, cantaloupe, and pineapple, a little raspberry sauce, some fresh whipped cream, toasted coconut, and then all drizzled with that sauce there. It's amazing. One glorious bite. It's so yummy and fresh. I love the coconut rice. It's just sweet enough, but it's not sickly sweet. It's not super rich. It's just light and refreshing. Love that toasted coconut. This is a classic Flower and Garden you must do. In the Florida Fresh kiosk, it's a really cute one too, and it's got all these signs around the plants about the different seasons and what Florida grows in those seasons. And this, I don't know if this actually counts as one of the gardens, which it totally should, but it's just a really cute booth with all of these things that are growing and lots of fun facts about all the produce that Florida grows. At the Florida Fresh kiosk, I got this watermelon cucumber slushie. This is the non-alcoholic version, but it also comes with gin, and I'm hoping it's incredibly refreshing and delicious. And this one's part of the Garden Graze as well. Oh my goodness, it is literally almost 90 today, and this is so hitting the spot. Love that fresh cucumber in there, and it's got a little bit of tartness. Ooh, that is yummy. This is a good one for the kiddos. Adults, if you want to get a little crazier, you can get the gin in it. But wow, this is a very refreshing slush beverage that I'm very glad I have on this hot day. Had to stop in Mexico. It's always one of my favorite booths, and I grabbed the chori queso torta, which looks like it's going to be like a Mexican sloppy joe. So it's got chorizo and avocado mousse and Monterey Jack cheese and jalapenos inside this little bun here. I can already tell this one's going to be really graceful, but Mexico always delivers. It's really yummy. The bread is solid enough to hold all the meat, but it's still got a little soft. I love the fresh jalapenos, but I'm sure if you don't like spice, you could ask them to remove those. Lots of gooey cheese. This is a Mali Festival fave. In China, I got the cream cheese ragoons, which are one of my favorite foods ever, anywhere, and they come with a sauce on them. And then I was told that I should also try putting them with the sweet and spicy peanut sauce that goes on the chicken skewer from this booth. So I'm going to see how these things taste together. I'm going to just try the wonton first. Always delicious. I'm not kidding, I go to Chinese restaurants just to order these. But now I'm going to dip it in the peanut sauce. Oh my goodness. That sauce is incredible. Definitely a peanut sauce, got some green onions in there, a little bit of heat, but really not much. Wow. Festival fave. Amazing. Well, that is a wrap on the Flower and Garden 2020 video. I hope you had fun following along. Are you coming to Flower and Garden Festival? Definitely let me know in the comments. In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram at AllEars.net. And until next time, y'all, I'm Molly, and it's been magical. Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.